Welcome back, guys, to another movie review. Today we're going to be talking about Come On, Come On. Come On, Come On is directed by Mike Mills, and he directed films like Beginners and 20th Century Women, a film that I really adore. This film stars the great Joaquin Phoenix, Gabby Hoffman, Woody Norman, and Scoot McNairy. This is a story about an uncle and his nephew as they travel across the country for his work, while he ends up watching his nephew for an unexpected long period of time. A24 really hyped me up for this movie in the sense that it was going to be a tearjerker where I was going to cry, so I was expecting to cry, but alas, I did not. However, it is still a very emotional journey. This film is beautifully crafted with black and white cinematography. Each frame is gorgeous and clearly very, very well thought out. All of the frames practically in this movie could be stopped, printed out, and hung on the wall as wall art. The music behind it is deeply sentimental. I saw comparisons, I think on Instagram, between this film and it being the warm hug that I needed after this year. And honestly, that is exactly how I feel about the music and the movie really as a whole. The centerpieces here really are the performances and its characters and what transpires between them, with highlights of course being from Joaquin Phoenix delivering a very touching, soft, subtle performance which is just completely distinct from a lot of the other films we've seen in his career. He is just consistently one of the best actors currently working with the range that he has. And also the English child actor Woody Norman, who is very talented, and I would not have known that he was English had it not been for the kind of little preview that A24 put up, because he does a very good American accent and he is very good in this film. As an uncle and nephew, they are perfect together. As we follow them across the country, they create kind of this pseudo father-son relationship, and it is very real and very sincere. It's profoundly sweet, and it's honestly super difficult not to love their dynamic. Joaquin Phoenix's character is a journalist, and something that I really loved about this film is how they showed his work and what it added to the film. As I'd mentioned before, he's traveling across the country now with his nephew, and his assignment is to interview children across the nation. These interviews are a different adjective, beyond gorgeous. I don't know, but they're beautiful, they're real, they're very raw, but they're very honest, and they're very positive. They show an earnest perspective of the good nature in people, and how children, generally speaking, just start out as good human beings. Throughout the film, it touches on the themes of parenting, parental figures, and those kinds of relationships, love, memory, innocence, and forgiveness. It is just a tight and intimate little emotional package of a movie. The emotional arcs are soft and land in such a lovely way, ending the film almost perfectly. These arcs are perfectly executed by the actors, while also being supported by little snippets of text that are read by Joaquin Phoenix, his character actually, in the context of the story, a lot of the time as a short story or a children's story to his nephew. It really just kind of like ties it all together. It really brings the room together.
That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Fucking A.
This movie is beautiful and emotionally resonant. It entertains while being serious and adult, but also not needing to be violent or vulgar. It is like a perfectly written poem about the wonder of life, parenting, how we pass information from one generation to the next, and how children view the world with optimistic and wholesome eyes. This is a wonderful film and a home run for A24. It definitely deserves your attention, especially if you are a mom, a dad, an aunt, or an uncle. Please check out Come On, Come On. It deserves to be seen. It's like a little chocolate box of sweet, emotionally filled chocolates that just,
What?
I don't know, it works. I'm going to give Come On, Come On a 9 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Let me know in the comments what you thought about Come On, Come On. If you haven't seen Come On, Come On, what is your favorite Joaquin Phoenix performance? And as always, if you enjoyed this review a little bit, just in the slightest, like it, share it, and yeah, we'll see you in the next review.